Okay, so this lesson is on simplifying radicals. Simplifying radicals, when you have a radical on top of another radical, you could combine those radicals. So this would be radical 10 over 2. And 10 over 2, that's easy. We could just reduce that, and that'll be 5. Now, we don't need that 1 there, so your answer is simply radical 5. So let's apply that same idea to this next problem. You could combine the radicals. So it's going to be 20 over 5 under the radical, and 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4, and the square root of 4 is equal to 2. Now when you have a radical 4 over radical 3, now this part right here, radical 4, that you could take the square root of. The square root of 4 is 2. So it's going to be 2 over radical 3. Now, one thing about radicals is that you can't have a radical on the denominator. In other words, you can't have this radical symbol on the bottom. So how do we get rid of that? We're basically going to be multiplying this by 1. Remember, 2 over 2 is 1. 5 over 5 is 1. But radical 3 over radical 3 is also 1. So we're going to be multiplying the top and bottom by the same number. That way we keep the number the same. But why are we multiplying by radical 3? Because radical 3 times radical 3 equals 3. Radical 3 times radical 3 equals 3. Some of you guys might be saying it doesn't equal radical 9. So radical 3 times radical 3 is radical 9, and the square root of 9 is 3. Okay? So the denominator becomes 3, and the numerator becomes 2 radical 3. So this will be your final answer. 2 rad 3 over 3. So let's try that one more time. We have a radical 2 on the denominator, so we're going to multiply that by itself. But we can't just multiply the bottom, we have to multiply the top by the same number. And so this answer becomes radical 2 over 2. Rad 2 over 2. Radical 2 times radical 2 is equal to 2. Anytime you have a radical multiplied by itself, you just get rid of the radical sign. Now, how do you simplify radical 20? 20 is equal to 5 times 4. And 4, you could take the square root of. So this becomes the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. And the square root of 4 is 2. So you have 2 rad 5. So you're going to have to reduce not only the fractions, not only are you going to have to get rid of the radical on the denominator, which is called rationalizing the denominator, but you also have to simplify the radical. So if there are any perfect squares in here, you're going to have to factor that out. So let's take a look at another example. 75 is equal to 3 times 25. And 25 is a perfect square. You take the square root of 25. So the square root of 3 times the square root of 25. This is 5. And so it's 5 radical 3. Okay, so this is how you rationalize the denominator and simplify radicals.